What it do to what it do to everybody? So, uh, oh shit, got another episode for y'all. You know we thugging and clutching. Oh, I wanted to say. So the Good Luck Charlie Goes to High School. It airs in April. Yeah, around like the springtime. Springtime. It starts around like in March, like March the 21st. That's when like springtime starts. Yeah, but it comes out on HBO Max April. Now anyway, we doing a lot of red carpets for this for Good Luck Charlie also, but I am in the process of filming Euphoria. This is Zendaya. It's actually gonna be a movie. Even though they filming another season for Euphoria, but we filming a movie as well. And I wrote this shit. I forgot that I pitched this to this movie company, and they actually approved this shit. So it's like now I gotta go through with it because I had already signed the paperwork and stuff. I can't go back on my word. So uh, my love life and career is in the parallel universe. uh, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Let's just get into this episode. So I remember Zendaya was talking to the directors and stuff, and she was on set. Zendaya, she likes to come a little early, get herself into her character more, read her script more, and stuff like that. So they were talking, and they had her in the office. They like Zendaya. What the hell's been going on with you online? Now, you and David and the rest of the damn cast that's a part of this damn show. Now, this is going to be a movie that's actually going to be in theaters. We can't have you messing up this money. Now, what's going on? Now, what we seeing is Bow Wow obviously being Bow Wow, but Bow Wow is David's best friend. So David said to us on the phone, he's no longer friends with Bow Wow. Now, is it because of the thing that happened between you and Bow Wow? Because obviously we've been seeing what y'all been posting online, and obviously the cat's out of the bag. So David said he's still coming. He's keeping his word like a man, but he don't want to see it. So she like, yeah, some stuff happened between me and Bow Wow, David. Um, I'd rather not talk about it. So they're like, no, 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 you going to talk about it, David? What? What did David do? She was like, David caught me and Bow Wow in the bed at my house, and actually, he caught us having sex, and that's pretty much what happened. And I didn't get time to really explain myself. So they like, how the hell are you going to explain that? I mean, like, he is his best friend, so why would you think you can be able to explain that? I don't think you understand how disrespectful that is. So she like, I get it. Okay, I fucked up. You don't gotta keep reminding me. So they like, now you going to all these damn events and all this stuff like that. And David is supposed to be at a lot of them events. But he ain't show the hell up because you know why? Because of the shit that's going on with you and Bow Wow. You need to fix this shit. You need to fix this. We don't need to talk to Bow Wow because we ain't in business with Bow Wow. But we need to talk to you. You need to fix this. We're paying David over $200 million to do this damn film. We're paying him a lot of damn money to do this damn film. And if you fuck this up, I swear, we will not do any more business with you. So you're going to have to fix this. I don't know how you're going to do this. Talk to him, call him, whatever. Do what you got to do. But we start filming today. So I don't know how the damn chemistry between y'all two gonna be on camera, but it ain't gonna be good chemistry. Cause he's still gonna be pissed about what you did. So what you gonna have to do, you gonna have to talk to him before all of the cameras get on and we start filming these damn scenes. Because one thing that we do not want on this set is two damn actors pissed off at each other. So she like, I'm not pissed off at him. So he like, you might not be pissed off at him, but I know he damn well pissed off at you. So what I'm saying to you is you gonna have to fix this. I don't know how you gonna have to fix this, but you're gonna have to fix it and get it right. So she's like, well, I'm gonna need another day. So he like, no, we start filming in the next 6 hours. You gonna have to figure it out. Call him, I don't know. But when he get here, you gonna have to do something. I don't know what you gonna have to do, but you have to get real creative. So she like, all right, okay, I'll think of something. So he like, yeah, well, you better. And until then, you can get your ass in that damn trailer and read over your damn script. But other than that, and let's just hope that David show up on set. Let's just hope, because he might not show the hell up. Now he said he was coming, but he didn't sound too damn promising on the damn phone. Now he said he was coming. Now his wife Tanira just had the babies. And so I don't know how true it is that he actually is going to show up onto this damn set. You know, he filming a lot of other damn projects. He's filming a lot of other movies that's paying him a lot damn money too. So I don't think he's really too damn thrilled to come to this damn set. So especially if you know he gonna run into you. So what I'm saying to you there is you might be a damn delight on different events and red carpets and stuff, but you ain't a damn delight right now. So what you gonna have to do is get in that damn trailer, and you gonna have to get real damn creative of how the hell you gonna win David back and his damn trust. Cause I don't know how you gonna do that in a few damn hours. So she like, you don't think I tried to call him? I tried it. He's not picking up the phone. He like, and I wouldn't either. I would not pick up the phone either. I'm actually on David's side. If I came home and I seen my best friend in the bed with my girl, I wouldn't pick up the damn phone either. So you gonna have to figure out, and why in the hell would you be in the bed with Bow Wow? I mean, goddamn, you seen him lately, right? So she like, yeah. So he like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What the hell do you see in him? Anyway, that's besides the damn point. Get your ass in that damn trailer and figure out how you gonna win David back. I don't even care why you was in the bed with him. I don't even give a damn. It's none of my damn business. You just go in there and figure out how you gonna win David back. And obviously, David got a lot of shit going on. He got a lot of shit. The man got a biopic story he's doing. It's like over 20 damn parts. So he's working on the first damn movie of it. And he got a lot of shit on his damn plate. The man's wife, Tanira, she just had the babies. You know, she's all over the press now. It's a lot of shit going on. So what I need you to do is figure out how you gonna win this man back. Because I don't think this is on his damn mind. I don't think this is on his damn itinerary to come to this damn set. So she like, so you saying he not coming? So he like, I don't know. I don't know. He said he was coming, but I don't know. He didn't sound like he was really fucking coming. So we'll find out. In a few damn hours, we'll find out. But I know until then, you're going to have to figure out how to win his ass back. Figure out what you're going to say to him. And see if he'll let you explain yourself. But other than that, I don't know if he's going to come. Because he didn't sound too damn promising on the damn phone. So we'll see. We will see. Obviously, you know, you fucked up. And clearly you know you fucked up. And I like that you was honest about you fucking up. But I just can't believe that you was in the bed with Bow Wow. That just blew my damn mind. Anyway, just get the hell out of my damn face. So, all I remember is I'm on the Stranger Things set. And I'm like, Tanira, you good, baby? I got film. Just a couple more scenes and then we done, okay? Look, I know I got to go to this damn Euphoria set. That shit with Zendaya. I really don't want to go, but I mean, I did promise him. So she's like, okay. I'm like, you want to come with me on set? She was like, yeah, I come with you on set. I mean, as long as it's a bed in your damn trailer, I mean, I got to feed the babies. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a bed in there. You know, every damn trailer I got going to have a bed in there. She's like, oh, it better be, because you know you like to have sex. You love it. I'm like, yeah, I love it. You know I do, baby. So now we're going to get this black boy a name from Stranger Things. We're going to call him Nick. So that ain't his real damn name. So he knocking on the door. I open the door. I'm like, Nick, man, what you want? He like, we still on for today, right? I'm like, oh, shit. That's today? He like, yeah, David, goddamn. You promised me. You promised me you was gonna do this blind date with me. You promised me. I'm like, all right, yeah, I did promise you. Can we do it tonight? So he like, tonight? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, you ain't gonna flake on me, is you? Cause you sounded like you gonna flake. I'm like, I'm not gonna flake tonight. I promise you. He like, you promise? I'm like, I promise. So he like, oh, you been seeing them pictures of your girl? I'm like, my girl. He like, your wife, Jenna Ortego. I'm like, what pictures? So he like, these pictures right here. Look at this shit. They exploiting the shit out of your wife. You see this shit? I'm like, she, that's like being a model. You supposed to be posting like that. I got pictures like that. He like, yeah, but like, look at that. You can see her nipples and shit. I'm like, man, stop looking at my fucking wife. So he like, the whole damn world looking at it. The pictures are public. I'm like, look, thank you for telling me about my wife photos, okay? So he like, man, she should just pose. You know what she should do? She should just pose for fucking Playboy. I'm like, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to tell you I'm not going on that damn double date. He like, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna stop talking. So I'm like, yeah, get the hell out of my damn trailer. So he leave her or whatever like that. And I've seen those photos already. I mean, it's nothing I can really do about it. I mean, they pictures, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta, sex sells, you know? Sex sells. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I got pictures the same damn way like that. You know, so sex sells, you know what I'm saying? That makes you get more fans or whatever if they see you taking photos like that. Anyway, I'm on set and I'm about to start filming, and they call in Millie Bobby Brown. Now, if you don't know, Millie Bobby Brown found out about me dating the girl Nancy that's in the show, and also the girl Mad Max. And so these three girls was, well, actually, she was in the trailer with Mad Max and they were arguing. So everybody else was on set. So they was like, where is Mad Max and where's Millie Bobby Brown? Where's these two girls that we about to start filming? We need them. So Millie like, you stay away from David. Me and David are working things out. So she like, oh, is that what y'all doing? Is that what y'all doing? Because the last time that I seen him, which was last fucking night, he told me he ain't want to have nothing to do with you. So she like, that is a fucking lie. Because we talked about it and he said that he was going to work with me. Just, you know what? You just stay away from him. The only reason why he fucking with you, because he think he can't trust me. So she like, he can't trust you. You got a boyfriend. Ain't you, like, why are you even worried about what David is doing? You got a boyfriend, you're in a relationship, so why are you worried about if me and David are dating, which we are, and stop saying that I'm a fucked up friend. So she like, well, we was over each other's house. We had sleepovers, and you knew how I felt about David. So she like, you know how I felt about David too, but that didn't stop you for dating him first. I liked him first. You the one that ended up with him first, but I was the one that was feeling him first. So I had to step back and let y'all two date. Now, if y'all had a real good relationship where you didn't run back to your boyfriend every 5 minutes when you got scared to be in a relationship with David, then maybe I would have stayed, you know, away from the relationship and let y'all be together. But you know what? I'm not staying away from David because you got all you do is like, what is that word when a person flip flop? That means that you can't trust them. So you like a wishy-washy type of girl. So when you with David, you feel like, oh yeah, he's the one, and then you get scared. So then you run back to your ex-boyfriend. You just keep doing that shit. Nobody can trust that. So David is with me, and he is happy being with me. So why don't you just get the fuck out of my damn trailer so I can finish getting ready? They calling us. We need to start filming. So she like, I don't need this shit. You know what? Fuck this damn show. Y'all have fun because y'all need me in this show. So the producers seeing Millie Bobby Brown walking off set, they're like, where the hell is Millie going at? Where is Millie going at? Mad Max, where the hell, what was y'all talking about in that damn trailer? So she's like, nothing. So they like, okay, where is Millie going at? David, go get that fucking girl. I'm like, me? They was like, yeah, I know this probably got something to do with you. So Nick was like, oh, it definitely got something to do with him. I'm like, Nick, why don't you shut your ass the hell up? So he like, all right, fine. But you know you need to go get that girl. I'm like, man, why do I gotta go get her? So they're like, David, she ain't gonna listen to us. You better go get it and figure out what the hell is wrong with this girl and get her back on set. Because we got to start filming. I'm like, all right, man, shit. So I'm like, Millie, where you going at? She's like, I'm getting in my fucking car. Where do you think I'm going at? You can have fun with Mad Max since she's the one you want to be with. I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, she told me that you really want to be with her, not me. I'm like, Millie, why are you letting these girls get in your head? You know that I love you, girl. God damn. She's like, oh, oh, you love me? I'm like, yeah. She's like, so why don't you tell everybody on set you love me? Why you keep keeping me a secret? I'm like, I'm not keeping you a secret. You have a boyfriend and you know how these things work. She's like, David, you are always making up excuses. I'm like, I'm not making up no damn excuses. Who the one that kept running back to their ex-boyfriend when things got too hot? You, not me. I always wanted a relationship with you, but you the one that kept flaking. So Nick was like, that is true. You was kept, he was like, that is true. You did keep flaking. So I'm like, Nick, where the hell you came from? Get your ass back in the set. So he's like, all right, all right. So he go back in there. I'm like, look, you know what you kept doing. I'm not going to hold you accountable to that. But I got a lot of shit I got to do today, and this ain't helping. So she's like, fuck me right now. I'm like, what? We about to start filming. She's like, you want me to come back on set, have sex with me right now, and then I'll think about it. So I'm like, so we go in my truck, we have sex. They're like, they having sex right now? What the hell is going? This is why I say y'all shouldn't be dating. This is why I say that y'all shouldn't be dating each other. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. Y'all up here having all this soap opera shit. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you females getting angry when shit don't go y'all damn way. Threatening to walk off stage. Now if another one of y'all leave this damn set, I'm taking y'all to court and I'm suing the shit out y'all. Because we paying y'all a lot of damn money to do this shit. This is no time for y'all to be getting on y'all damn feelings. I can't believe this shit. So here go Nick. Look, we need David. You seen David? You seen the numbers? You seen the numbers on everything that David then came out with? We need his ass. He's like, we can get those type of numbers with or without David. They're like, no, we cannot. And let's not fool our damn selves. We can get good numbers. We can get good numbers. It can be in the millions, but not like David. Let's not fool ourselves. Let's not lie to ourselves now. We need David. So they like, yeah, you're right. We do need David. All right. Let's just make sure. Let's let them have sex. And let's hope that all this shit go to plan. Let's let them just go ahead and have sex. So Nick like, did we have any other damn choice? I mean, they already in this damn truck. The truck is jumping up and down. They already having sex. I mean, did we have any other choice? So he like, what the hell are we doing talking to you? You are not even a damn director. You are an actor. Take your acting ass out of our damn face. Why are we even talking to you? So after I was done having sex with Millie, I'm like, Millie, are you going to come on set? She was like, yeah, but under one condition. I'm like, what's that? She's like, you take me out on a real date tonight. I'm like, tonight? Tonight. She's like, yeah, tonight. I'm like, okay, but look, I got to do some things with my wife Tanera tonight. So what about tomorrow night? She's like, okay, fine. Is that girl that came on set with you? I'm like, yeah. She was like, with all them damn babies. I'm like, they're my babies too. She was like, okay. She was all over you. So what's the deal with you and her? I'm like, that's my wife. She was like, what's her name again? I'm like, Tanera. She's like, she ain't no famous actor because I ain't never see her and shit. I'm like, she's not famous, period. So she's like, you might a regular girl? I'm like, don't worry about why I'm married to her. It's none of your damn business. Just know she my damn wife. So she like, all right, fine. Tomorrow night it is. And you better not flake. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to flake. Can you get back on set, baby? We got to start filming. She's like, sure. So we get back on set, and the director's like, Millie, you done having a damn temper tantrum? You done? Because we don't need this shit. So she's like, I'm on set, Ama. I'm ready. So they're like, you need to get back into wardrobe. You look a fucking mess. You look like you just got finished having sex. You look like you was in a damn wrestling match. So why don't you go back in the damn trailer and get back into a different damn outfit? Because we ain't filming you looking like that. So she get back in the trailer. She put on a different outfit. You know, they do her hair or whatever. She come back out. They was like, finally, can we start filming? So I'm like, yes, we can. They was like, thank you, goodness gracious. So we filming, everything went good and stuff like that until it was time for Millie Bobby Brown to do her scenes with the girl Nancy. And the whole chemistry was off because Millie knows about me having sex with Nancy and dating Nancy. I took Nancy to one of the red carpets of Good Luck Charlie Goes to High School, and it's all on YouTube. So it's like she's seen this and she's obviously pissed off about it. So you can tell on camera that she doesn't want to run lines with the girl Nancy. So they're like, Millie, you was doing good up until now. What the hell is going on with you and Nancy? So Nancy like, nothing. Everything's fine. They was like, everything's not fine. Y'all two sound dry as hell on camera. What is going on with y'all two? I'm tired of this soap opera stuff. So she's like, nothing. Everything's fine. So they're like, everything's not fine. Because the things that we looking at on camera, it damn sure don't look fine. Now we going to run this scene again and make sure that y'all, now I don't give a damn what y'all going through. Y'all going to have to put that stuff aside to fucking film this shit. Now come on. So they still wasn't getting the lines right. So they're like, okay, obviously this is definitely not going nowhere. This is like our 20 time filming this scene. This is not going nowhere. Nancy and Millie in my office right now. So they go into the office and they're like, what the hell is going on? Somebody go get David. Somebody go get David. So I come in there. I'm like, well, what I do? They're like, this stems from you. I know that you in the middle of this shit. I know you are. I know you are. Now, we need David. Now, we ain't gonna really get on his damn bad side by yelling at him, but we know that David is the middle of this shit. He's in the middle. So y'all two gonna have to work this shit out. Now, what is going on? So Millie like, she trying to steal my man. So Nancy like, I don't need to steal him. He is definitely already mine. And you already got a boyfriend. So she like, you know what? You don't got to keep reminding me. I'm going to break up with him. Thank you very much. So she like, oh, you going to break up with him just to run back to him. Oh, okay, like you always do. So she's like, David, what the fuck do you be telling these girls? You be telling them all our damn business? I'm like, look, I mean, I talk to them, but it's not like, she's like, David, how the fuck they know I keep going back to my ex-boyfriend? You got to be telling our damn business. Is that that's how you feel about me? I'm like, no. It's like, you know what? I don't need this shit. You know what? Fuck this damn show. Take me to court. I don't need this shit. Fuck this whole damn, I don't care. So she just get up. They're like, oh, look, Millie, you are not going to win if we take your ass to court. And let's just be clear. We will win. We will win. You don't got the money to pay us. You don't got the money to pay us, so I suggest you sit your ass down and work this shit out. Now, Nancy, is it true that you and David are having sex? Because that would explain why your ex-boyfriend ain't getting his damn lines right. Now, all of this soap opera shit, it needs to stop. It needs to stop, like, right now. So I'm like, all right, I'll deal with this. I'll take care of this. So they're like, David, we're going to leave you in the office with these two girls. You're going to have to talk this out with these two girls because we need to get this season done. Okay? And we need everybody on the same page. And if everybody not on the same page, this damn show going to be all over the place. Now, we're going to leave you alone with these two girls to work this whole thing out. And we'll come back in 15 minutes. See where y'all got with the process. So I'm like, Millie, I told them about how you run back to your boyfriend, but not to like tell our business. She's like, David, that's our business. That's not between them. You don't need to tell them what I do. You think I want to hear them saying that shit to me? I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying. She's like, David, you promised me. You said you was going to work with me. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know when you actually gonna break up with your boyfriend. It's like, David, I'll do it tonight. I'm like, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if you actually gonna do that. She was like, you don't know if I'm gonna actually do it. What if I did it live? What if I did it on Instagram live? Would you believe me then? I'm like, I don't have Instagram live. She's like, well, what if I did it on your website and went live there? Would you believe me then? So I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you actually meant it. She's like, if I break up with them, I'm gonna fucking mean it. So I'm like, okay, look, we'll see if you do it, but until then, can you get the lines right? So she's like, so are we still together? I'm like, yeah, yeah, Millie, of course we are. So Millie leaves out, right? Now it's just me and Nancy in the office. So Nancy started crying. She's like, you said you love me. I'm like, I do love you. She's like, and I'm about to have your babies. I just found out I'm pregnant. How the hell you gonna treat me like this? I'm like, look, Nancy. It's like after I just broke up with my boyfriend with you. It's like after I just broke up, with my boyfriend to be with you. And you gonna sit there and take her ass back? I'm like, look, we all know that that girl is not gonna break up with that boy. We all know that. Look, I want you, Nancy. You know that I want you. You my wife, Zendaya. She's like, okay, okay. I'm like, look, I need you to get the lines right. You know how many times I've been on set with people and I didn't want to work with them, but I had to get professional. I need you to do the same thing. I know you don't want to do this shit, run these lines with Millie, but just think about being professional. Don't let the private shit or the personal shit get in the way. She like, can we have sex? I'm like, what, in this office? She's like, they not gonna come in here until like another 15 minutes. I'm like, it take me longer than 15 minutes to bust a nut. She's like, that's true. Well, what if we lock the door? I'm like, you want, she's like, David, and that's the only way I'm gonna do it if we have sex. So we have sex and it was good. And then we come out the office. They like, you locked us out of our own damn office. I mean, we couldn't get in there for a damn hour. What was y'all doing in there? So Nancy was like, fucking. So they was like, well, I hope it was worth it. Now, are y'all ready to start filming? So we filmed it, which everything went good after that. No more hiccups, and no more drama situations. So I remember I had to, go in there and check on, Tanera. I'm like, Tanera, how's the baby? She's like, the baby's doing fine. I mean, David, what the hell is going on set? You fucking them girls? David, damn, you need to stop having a relationship with all these damn co-stars. I'm like, look, I'm starting to realize that. It's like, you starting to realize that? Don't you know that when you fuck these girls, feelings start getting involved? Don't you realize that? I'm like, I mean, I realize that now. It's like, you should have been realized that shit. I mean, and I'm the real bitch you want to be with anyway, not these little dumb bitches. I'm like, I know that. It's like, what the hell are you telling them? You need to tell them the real damn truth. My real wife is Tanera Sims. And she's back now. She's been gone for a little while, but she back now. That's what you really need to be telling them, the damn truth. So I'm like, okay, and they know about you. They know you my wife. Everybody know that. So she's like, yeah, but you should be instilling that shit in their head. You ain't instilling it in their brains. You need to let them know, like, look, if we gonna fuck, you need to know one thing. My real wife is Tanera, and we got a family together, like a big one. So I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, it is kind of a big one. She's like, David, I just had 4 damn babies. It's a damn big damn family. So I'm like, yeah, true. So she's like, anyway, David, you need to stop having sex with these girls, and I miss you. Like, I'm back now. I'm like, I know you back, honey. Of course, I mean, but you know, she's like, you know what? David, I know you've been gone for a long time, so you used to now fucking all these damn co-stars and all this shit like that. It's a pattern now for you. But now I'm back in your life. You don't have to hide me no more. You don't have to hide me from the public. You don't have to be scared to talk about me. You don't have to do that anymore. I'm letting you know it's okay now. It always was okay. So yeah, you don't have to hide me no more, baby. I'm like, I'm not hiding you. Yeah, you on set. She's like, yeah, but I'm in a fucking room. Nobody knows that I'm your wife, really? I'm like, the whole world knows you my damn wife. So she's like, yeah, but you're not coming on, like, you're not talking about it publicly. I'm like, all right, you're right. You got a point there. And I'm sorry about that. So she's like, you sorry about that? Okay. I'm like, look, I got a red carpet that I'm gonna go to tomorrow. Actually, yes, tomorrow. So would you like to come with me? She's like, but who's gonna watch the babies? I'm like, the nanny. I got a few nannies. She's like, you mean your fucking personal nurses? I'm like, yes, like, I don't want them watching our babies. I'm like, baby, they ain't gonna kill them. I can trust them with my life. I promise you that they would not do anything to the baby. She's like, David, no. I'm not leaving our fucking infant ass babies. They're fucking newborn babies. I'm not leaving them with them fucking damn people. I'm like, you acting like they strangers. She's like, they are to me, cause I don't fucking know them. So I'm like, okay, but you said you wanted to go public. This is the only way that people will know. She's like, David, no. I'm like, okay. She's like, and I'm not even ready for them to really come outside like that. It's bad enough that I got their asses out here at this fucking movie set, and we about to go to another damn movie set. So it's like, David, it's bad enough that I got them out here doing this and they fucking newborns. I'm like, all right, Tanera. Okay, so it's my fault. It's like, it's not your fault, baby. I love being here while you work. I love that. I love being around you while you work. I love that, but it's just I don't want them on no fucking red carpet, David. That's too many damn people and faces and germs all up in their face. I'm like, okay. She's like, you don't know what she's like, you don't know what these fucking people got. Some of these people might have coronaviruses. They might be having some, you know what I'm saying? They might be having a whole lot of shit and they ain't gonna say nothing because who gonna really tell you that they sick? And they all up in your baby face trying to pick them up and shit. I'm like, yeah, I get what you said. She's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who actually gonna tell you that they have something? I'm like, yeah, true. She's like, you know what I'm saying? Then they want to shake your hand, give you a hug and shit. I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying. She's like, that being at a red carpet is dangerous as shit. So I'm like, yeah, it is. She's like, cause it's too many damn germs and too many damn people in your damn face, and you'll never know if they sick or if they got something. And the number one thing, you don't know if that shit contagious. So I'm like, yeah, true. That this is all facts. She was like, so it's like I would definitely pass on going on that red carpet, honey. So I'm like, okay. She's like, you don't have to let people know that way that we are back together, David. We never broke up. You can go on your website and tell people that yes, my wife Tanera is back in my life. She had the babies. Just confirm the shit. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. You don't have to take me to a red carpet to satisfy me. I'm like, okay. It's like, you know that. You don't gotta do all that extra shit. All you gotta do, get on your website and tell them what it is, and that will be more than enough for me. So I'm like, okay, and I'll do that. I promise you. She's like, okay. So now the thing about Zendaya, but I can't shake Zendaya because we filming the Euphoria movie, and then we got the red carpet of the Shake It Up movie. So me and Zendaya have been working together a lot. So it's like and that red carpet is actually in a few hours. So I can't shake Zendaya even if I wanted to shake this fucking girl. You know what I'm saying? So after we was done filming and stuff, I take Tanera to get something to eat and then take her back home or whatever. So Tanera like, baby, I'm like, yeah. She's like, wait, why are you taking me home? I'm like, oh damn, you supposed to be going on set with me, right? She's like, yeah. So I turned around and I went to the set of Euphoria, and then and we go into the trailer. So she's like, "Oh, this trailer a lot bigger than the other trailer." I'm like, "You trying to say I got a small trailer?" She's like, "No, but this one a lot bigger." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So she's like, "Oh, I like this one." So she's like, "Look at the pictures. They got pictures of you." I'm like, "They got pictures of me in the other trailer too." She's like, "Yeah, but they really went all out for this one. Look at this shit." Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's my husband right there. Look at your sexy ass. Yeah. I don't like that they got you and Zendaya in a picture together. I don't like that shit. Like they got that shit blown up over top of the bed. I don't like that picture. They need to take that shit down. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, they need to take that down. I'm like, that picture, that's a painting. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, they painted that on the wall. She's like, they painted that shit on the wall? I'm like, yeah, and then they put a frame around it like it was actual, like you can take it down. But she's like, oh my, yeah, they did fucking, oh my goodness. Well, okay, David, can we like cover that shit up? Cause I don't want to see that while you fucking the shit out of me. I'm like, okay. She's like, I don't want to see no damn Zendaya looking at me as you fucking the shit out of me. So I'm like, okay. She's like, can we put a cover over that shit or something? So I'm like, I guess so. She's like, you guess so? I'm like, yeah, yeah, we can. She's like, yeah, well, yeah, let's do that shit like right now. So I remember after, we having sex and doing what we do in the trailer. I leave her in the room, but she wanted some more food, like she was hungry. So got her some food. She was good. She was looking at TV and, feeding the babies and stuff. And I made sure she locked the door as I leave out. And the producers and they was like, David, you need to talk to Zendaya. I'm like, do I have any other choice? I mean, we got the red carpet for shaking up the movie. I mean, I'm gonna have to see this girl regardless. I can't keep running from this girl. She's like, yeah, she's in her trailer crying her eyes out because she has no idea how to win you back. I'm like, she can't win me back, but I'll hear her out just because I'm a professional. So they're like, David, that's what we love about you. I'm like, don't kiss my ass. I don't need nobody kissing my damn ass. You think I need a damn cheerleader? Get the hell out of my damn face. So they're like, yes, we'll do anything you want, David. I'm like, yeah, well, you ain't fucking walking out of my damn face. So they're like, we'll walk right now. We are starting to walk right now. So they walk and I go in there with Zendaya. I'm like, Zendaya, what's up? I'm here. She's like, you came. I'm like, wait, why are you trying to hug me? She's like, look, David, I know you mad at me. I know you upset at me, but just hear me out. I'm like, I'm hearing you out. I'm listening. She's like, David, did you fucking block me? I'm like, yeah, I blocked your ass. So she's like, okay, I get why you blocked me. Listen, David, before we met each other, me and Bow Wow was kind of a little thing. We was having sex, okay, David? I'm not proud of it, but it's the truth. And when you seen what you seen that night is something that shouldn't have happened, David. I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, I didn't mean for us to start having sex because it happened, David. I mean, but it was definitely the last time we were going to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say he tricked me into doing it because I really was like, no, what about David? Like, you best friends with David, and he was still just like really eager to do it. So that lets you know that I don't think he really cared about your friendship. So look, David, that is definitely my last time doing anything with Bow Wow. I blocked him and I blocked him on everything, not just him calling me, but on all the platforms, so he would never ever find out anything about me. David, I am truly sorry about everything, and I know that this sounds like bullshit to you, but David, we have to work together. I'm like, yeah, we do, which is why I'm not gonna hold no grudge against you. Yeah, we gotta work together. You're right. But I'm not gonna take you back as my girl. It's like, David, you know that I'm having your babies. I'm like, which makes this even more fucked up. This makes this even more fucked up. You knew that you were having my babies and you still let this man fuck. So it's like, David, it's not like he can get me fucking pregnant. And he didn't even bust his nut. Cause once you came in and bust the whole joint up, I was not in the mood to let him fuck again. I actually kicked his ass out. I'm like, oh, so that's supposed to make me feel good. So like, David, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm wrong. Okay, I feel bad about it. Okay, being at those damn events and knowing that you were supposed to be there, it made me feel bad. I mean, like, I knew why you wasn't coming. I knew you didn't want to see me. I'm like, no, that's not why I wasn't coming to them events. My wife Tanera had the babies, and she on set right now. She in my trailer. She's like, oh, that regular girl that you were fucking? I'm like, she's not just a regular girl. She's my wife. So they're like, yeah, so she's finally back in your life. I'm like, we never broken up. So they're like, she's like, so why did you stop like dealing with her then? If y'all ain't never break up? I'm like, because it was personal reasons. I did it to protect her, and she's back in my life. That's all you need to know. So she like, okay, so that girl Tanera's back in your life. So how many babies did she have? I'm like, four. So they're like, she had four damn babies. I'm like, I just said she had four babies. So they're like, okay, so what did you name all these damn babies? What did you name them? So I'm like, well, one of them was named David Jr. and me and her named the rest of them. So she's like, okay. I'm like, so look, Zendaya, we're gonna have to film obviously this movie, and it's gonna take a while for us to film it. And I mean, I'm not gonna hold no grudge against you. Obviously, I'm a professional. It's like, David, I still love you. I can't turn this shit off. I'm like, what? She's like, I can't turn how I feel about you off. I can't turn this shit off. I'm like, so what are you saying? It's like, I'm saying that I just can't turn it off. I can't just, yeah, I'm professional. I'm a professional too. And yeah, I'm gonna be able to get the job done. But at the same time, I can't turn my feelings off about you, David. I can't just do that. I know that you hurt. I know you hurt, but we gonna have to work this out. You can't run from this, David. It happened, David, and I know. I don't know. I know slowly but surely you gonna have to win my trust back. But David, I can't just turn off how I feel about you and just act like we ain't never was a thing. I just can't turn that off. So I'm like, okay, so you can't turn it off. It's like, no, I can't, and I know you can't either. So I remember I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and she's like, "Look, I know you probably ain't gonna want to have sex with me, or you know what, David, you can have your way with me until you built up trust in me again. You gonna always need some pussy." I'm like, my wife Tanira's on set. I can have sex with her anytime I want to. So she like, didn't she just finish having the damn babies? How the hell is she gonna have fucking sex with you? Them fucking babies newborn. Her pussy ain't healed up yet. It take like 6 weeks for a fucking pussy to heal up. So I'm like, yeah, but she ain't a regular girl either. So she's like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, God wrote in the Bible, that's my soulmate. Okay, so she's not a regular girl either. So her pussy will heal up as soon as she has the babies. Now for y'all, that might be a little bit different. But for her, I can have sex with her right away. So she's like, all right, whatever, David. Still, you can still have your way with me. That shit'll get boring. Fucking her all the time, that shit'll get boring. I'm like, that's not she's like, David, I know your dick, and your dick will get definitely bored. You need an adventure. Your dick need an adventure. I'm like, what? My dick don't need no damn adventure. She's like, yes it do. That's why you fuck different bitches. Cause it needs an adventure. So I'm like, what the hell? What are we making a fucking damn comic book on my dick? So she's like, no. But that shit will be kind of funny. I'm like, all right, you know what? Zendaya, this shit is crazy. So she started taking off her clothes. Now, when a girl take off her clothes, everybody know that's my weakness. When a girl take their clothes off, I'm like, Zendaya, what are you doing? She's like, you know that I can't turn this off. And David, I ain't saying that. Look, I'm not saying that I want you to forgive me right away. You don't have to, in order for us to have sex. You don't have to forgive me right away for us to have sex. So I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna see. See, I already knew sitting in this damn trailer that I was gonna have to fuck my way out. Like I already knew that that was gonna be the situation. So me and Zendaya, we had sex. I had to cave in because that's my weakness. When girls like come out their clothes, that's my weakness. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but it's my damn weakness, man. It's just my weakness. So we had sex, obviously. She did a lot of extra shit. She gave me head. I mean, she did a lot of stuff I didn't tell her to do, but she did it, and yeah, it was good. I mean, So I come out the trailer. There was like, so that means I mean you was in there for a long time, so that means y'all made up. I'm like, look, just know we in a place where we can work together. That's all you need to know. They was like, all right, look, we heard some moaning coming out that trailer. So that means you was like having sex with her. I'm like, look, man, don't. Why are you worried about what I was doing with Zendaya? It's none of your business. So they was like, oh, Storm Reed was looking for you. She's in her trailer. I'm like, oh, Storm Reed. Let me go say hi to Storm Reed. Now I don't really got no problems with Storm Reed. Storm Reed's cool. So I'm like, Storm Reed, how your little football boyfriend doing? She's like, hey, David. I'm like, I love that episode you was in with The Last of Us, girl. You did incredible. I love it. You was really good. She was like, you think so? Cause I thought I could have did better. I'm like, no, you did good. She was like, so are you excited that we're gonna be filming a movie? I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, you going to the red carpet to shake it up? She was like, yeah, I'm going. I'm like, look, Storm Reed, I still kind of got a little feelings for you. So it's gonna be kind of hard. She's like, I got feelings for you too, David, and which is why I told my boyfriend he couldn't be in the movie. I'm like, you told him that? She's like, David, I knew that it would hurt you to see him in this fucking movie, even though you're the star of it. I know it would hurt you to see us kissing and doing stuff, and I don't want to do that to you. Zendaya did that shit to you enough. I know David, so I told him he couldn't be in the movie. I told him that maybe next time I'll, do a movie with him or something. So I'm like, so you did this for me? He's like, I did it for us because I mean, how else are we gonna have sex on, set if he's here? I'm like, oh, so you still got feelings for me too? He's like, yeah, David, of course I still have feelings for you. So I just remember, hold on, y'all. So I just remember I'm sitting there, looking at it, Storm Reed. Now I was thinking about what I was thinking about what I was doing with the cast from Stranger Things, and I'm having sex with all these girls, and I know that I don't want to have that type of drama on set with this. So I'm thinking like if I had sex with this girl, I know that it's definitely gonna be some complications, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't want it to be. So I'm like, okay, so how am I gonna do this shit? Because if I had sex with Stone Reed, then her feelings will be back involved in this shit, you know what I'm saying? And even though it's already involved, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm thinking like if I don't have sex with her, she's gonna feel some type of way, which I obviously don't want her to feel. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go ahead and have sex with her because it's not like I didn't already, fuck the girl. I already had sex with the girl, so it's not like I ain't already do my thing with her. So I already had, I mean, I had sex with her. I don't know how Zendaya and Storm Reed relationship is. I don't know how their relationship is because I never really asked, Storm Reed. So Storm Reed didn't really go to Zendaya trailer. So I don't know if they on talking terms or if they not on talking terms. I know that they probably still kind of cool. I guess so. So after we was done having sex, I'm like, look, I gotta get in the wardrobe. She's like, all right. So was it good? I mean, cause we ain't had sex in a long time. So did you like it? Or, I mean, I know I was rusty. I'm like, haven't you been having sex with your little football quarter? I'm like, haven't you been having sex with your football quarterback boyfriend? She was like, no, not actually. I haven't been having sex with him. I mean, I know you probably think I've been having a lot of sex with him, but not recently, no. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I remember, I'm like, so how you and Zendaya? Y'all on speaking terms? She's like, I mean, yeah, Zendaya's cool, I guess. I mean, yeah, we're cool. She's still my sister. I'm like, okay. I mean, cause you didn't like go in her trailer and talk to her, so I was just wondering if y'all was actually, cool. So like, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're good. We're in a good place. I mean, I'm here, ain't I? I mean, even if we wasn't cool, I still would be here. So I'm like, okay. It's like, yeah, I mean, I don't let my personal life, control my damn career. Like even if me and Zendaya wasn't in a good space, I still would come and do my damn job. Like that girl ain't gonna control my damn life. So I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, I mean, I ain't going her damn trailer because I mean, she got a lot of shit going on already as it is. So, I mean, I don't feel like, I know she got a lot of shit going on. She got a lot on her plate right now, and so do you. And so it's like, I know she got to like deal with a lot of shit. So I ain't trying to like knock on the door and be like, hey, Zendaya, it's me, Storm Reed. Let's catch up. I know we ain't seen each other in a long time. So I remember I go to my trailer, I'm getting ready, getting up in the wardrobe and all that shit. The whole cast from Euphoria came or whatever. So I'm just like, I don't know about this, man. I don't know if I should be having sex with these girls like that. And Zendaya, she kind of tricked me. And she tricked me by taking off her damn clothes because when girls do that, they kind of like I just get weak. Like when I see a girl body, I get weak. That's my whole. That's how I am. Girls know when you take your clothes off, it's pretty much you got me. I can't really walk away from that. So anyway, I'm on set, we filming, and everything was going good. Everybody was doing their role, everybody was in their characters, everybody was doing really good. It kind of amazed me. It kind of amazed me to see Zendaya in that character, like how she got in that character so fast, and how she like it was just amazing to see her like in her character. You know what I'm saying? Like she did it really fast. Like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of impressed to see her in her character, and then seeing Storm Reed playing her character as well and everything. It was really good, and I wanted to give her a lot airtime. Because I feel like in the show she don't get too much airtime like that. So I wanted to give her a lot of airtime in the movie, and like give her a little storyline too as well. So we're going to play both parts fair. But everything went good as far as like filming and shit. Everything went good. Everybody was in their character, and everybody did their thing. They was professional, and so I remember I'm like, damn, I gotta get ready for this damn red carpet, shake it up. So I go on my trailer. Usually I go and go on my laptop, to look at my fans, see what they doing on my website. And my fans like, y'all, it's a lot of drama going on, y'all. Now let's be real. All right, so David, because a lot of y'all probably don't know this shit. Because a lot of y'all, see, this is where I know y'all not real fans of David. I ain't saying the ones on his website because I don't want y'all coming at me because I know that y'all genuinely, fans of David. But there's a lot of people out here fronting and acting like they real fans of David, making YouTube videos just to get views because David brings in views. He brings in views and he brings in clicks, and that's just what it is. And I get it, you need to build your fucking channel up, and you seeing everybody talking about David. And I get it, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't knocking you, you gotta get that money. But I'm just letting y'all know, y'all don't know about David like y'all say y'all do. So, let me enlighten the ones that don't know David like they say they do. All right, so David married a girl named Tanera. She's not a famous girl, but he married a girl named Tanera. And I want to say this shit because David don't hide it. He doesn't hide it. So it's not like I'm outing him or I'm telling his business. Like he doesn't hide the shit. You know what I'm saying? So the girl is his cousin, okay? But God wrote in the Bible that his cousin is his wife. You know what I'm saying? And they married and they have kids, and she's basically Mother Nature, which means that girl can control the weather, the time, all that shit. She can control it. She might not know the shit, or she probably do know it. But the girl is Mother Nature. Mother Nature is a real thing. Just like if you was looking at a TV series on Netflix like Lucifer, and in the episode Mother Nature had came in. Well, this is not a fucking show. This is real life. His wife Tanera is Mother Nature. That's how God wanted it. So basically, David is the new God for the new generation. So David married Mother Nature, which is his cousin, which is how God wanted it. That's how he written it. And so he married the girl Tanera. He got her pregnant. She just had the babies. But let me enlighten y'all. He had to stop talking about her because things got too hot. He wanted to protect her and put protection on her. So if y'all didn't notice, it was like for a long time he wasn't saying nothing about that girl. It kind of like she didn't exist. It's like she was like erased from his life. And a lot of y'all be like, damn, I didn't even know that he was even married to the girl Tanera. You never knew that? I mean, like, I knew that shit. I was always wondering, like, where's the girl Tanera at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he stopped talking about it for a very long ass time. And she just had the babies, and now they're back together or whatever. But I feel like, you know, I think that girl Tanera suits his ass a lot more. You seen them together on his website when they were like, when David was live and he was with Tanera in the room and they was all, cuddling and stuff. I just really think that they fit better together. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the connection. I see why God chose her, you know what I'm saying, to be his wife. Now, if y'all don't know, David got a biopic trilogy coming and he's working on that. And, it's going to be a lot of shit going on. But David's always in the fucking press. But he's doing, he's working on a movie with Zendaya called Euphoria. You know, the HBO show? So David's in that. And also, he did a movie called Shake It Up with Zendaya and Bella Thorne and stuff. And Bella Thorne is pregnant with David's baby. So I don't know. They're supposed to be going to the red carpet in a few hours. So I don't know how that's even going to work out because Bella Thorne haven't seen Zendaya in a long time. David has been fucking on Bella Thorne. And he also been fucking on Zendaya. But Zendaya ain't no damn saint. Zendaya fucked David's best friend, or she was having some type of thing with David best friend, and then she try to, and that's what I hate. I hate when girls try to cover their ass and try to, oh, it was a reason why I did it. I don't even want to hear your damn reason. To be honest with you, I don't even want to hear your damn reason. But David, David gonna be a professional. I'm pretty sure that he gonna do what he do. But he been fucking on Bella Thorne. And Bella Thorne been kind of out of the fucking public eye, because she's pregnant. So she had been looking a little chubby, like fat, you know what I'm saying, like on camera. So I don't think she really want to show herself on camera too much. So, yeah, so I don't know how this red carpet gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, this red carpet can go one or two fucking ways. Either Bella Thorne or Zendaya gonna end up throwing hands at the red carpet, which I highly fucking doubt, because Zendaya is a very classy ass girl, so I don't really think she gonna throw no hands. And I don't think Bella Thorne fat ass gonna throw any damn hands either, because Bella Thorne pregnant. She probably gonna be waiting for it. She gonna be thinking about her next damn meal. So, like, I don't know how it's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be awkward as shit to see them two at the red carpet, because the way they filmed this movie was David said that they wasn't on set together when they filmed this movie, so they never really ran into each other. So you got technology where you can make people think that you're in the same room with the person. Like, that's how much technology is out there now. Like, you don't even got to be in the same room to film a movie with a person. Like, you can literally do your lines and they can feel the other person in like they actually there with you. That's how serious technology is now. So they never ran into each other filming this movie. So even though you're gonna see them dancing together and running lines together in the movie, you're gonna think that they was actually together, but they wasn't. And that's the tricky part about it. They never ran into each other filming this movie. So at this red carpet, this is gonna be the first time of them seeing each other. This is going to be the first time they've seen each other. And let me make this one thing clear. Let me clear up this shit. Because David's getting paid $200 million to do the movie Euphoria. Did y'all see that fucking episode, Creed Cousin? The new episodes come every Saturday. So there's the second episode comes this Saturday, which I'm very fucking excited. And the first episode had over 1.8 billion streams on HBO Max. So that's the first damn episode. That's the highest streaming fucking show on at HBO Max. That's the highest streaming show in the world. So yeah, I think it's worth it to pay him $200 million for his damn services. Because that man, everything he put out is number one. I mean, it's just, you can't, I don't give a fuck what you say about that man. The man is a fucking amazing, he's a genius. He know what the fuck, he know what people want to see. He knows how, like, he just knows. Like, he's a fucking amazing actor. And I'm not even going to compare his ass to Will Smith. Because Will Smith is not my favorite actor. And it's not because he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. That ain't why he not my favorite actor. He just was never my favorite actor. And I mean, like, the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it was a good show, but it wasn't my favorite damn show. And so it's like, it was okay. I think, to me, because David is in my generation bracket, David's my favorite actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, He's not, I don't put him in the same category as Will Smith because I think he's better than Will Smith because Will Smith can never bring those type of numbers in. He just couldn't do that. He can bring out a show right now on HBO Max and he could never bring those type of numbers in. I'm just telling you that right now. He just couldn't do it. I'm just being real with you. He couldn't do it. So you can sit there and say what you want, but that's the truth. So, people be, when I was talking to my friends about it, they was like, oh, you being disrespectful. How you going to do? I'm not, first of all, I am not disrespecting Will Smith because I know that he's a great actor. And I get it, but he's not my favorite damn actor. And I have every right to feel that fucking way about Will Smith. And it's not because of what he did to Chris Rock on the stage, because I don't really like Chris Rock material either. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think Chris Rock is funny. So it's like I don't really think a lot of these damn comedians are funny anymore. Once a comedian gets a taste of Hollywood and they start they start playing in movies, because that's when they start losing their edge. They start losing their edge when they start playing in movies. And they stop being funny once they start playing in movies. So a lot of these actors like Kevin Hart, he is way too hyped the hell up. He is not funny like he used to be. He is not funny like he used to be. When he was doing them stand-up specials, he was funny as shit. But he just not funny any damn more. So I don't really feel that connection of him being funny anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel it. When he's doing movies now, I don't see him being funny no more. Like, I just don't see that. I mean, I guess he's trying to be a serious actor now. But it's like, yeah, I don't, the hunger for him being a comedian, I don't see that shit no more. Because he got too much money now. So he don't have to be funny no more. He don't have to make people laugh no more and all that shit. So it's like he got too much money now. So it's like, yeah, I don't have to do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? The hunger is gone. So I don't really see it in him anymore. And that's just my damn opinion. But that's just not with him. That's with all damn comedians. All comedians, they start losing their edge and their hunger when they start playing in movies. And that's just reality. Once they start getting that Hollywood money, that hunger for them being a comedian leaves their system. And it's like when they get on stage, I don't really, I hardly laugh when I see a comedian doing a stand-up. I hardly laugh because it takes a lot for me to actually laugh. So when I see people laughing, is they forcing themselves to laugh? You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm looking at it, I don't really see the damn joke in what they saying. Like, I don't see what's funny about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my damn opinion. But anyway, David is damn sure better than Will Smith, and that's just my damn opinion. So anyway, yeah, I think that yes, they pay them, yes, they should be paying his ass a lot damn more than that, because once that fucking movie come out on HBO Max, or is it coming out on theater? I think it's coming in theaters first, and then it's gonna go to HBO Max. But I think it's going in theaters. But they're gonna make a lot of damn money at that box office. They're gonna make a whole lot of damn money at that box office. Off of that movie, and that Shake It Up movie too. Y'all just don't know. David is too damn smart. He knows what the fuck. Y'all so stupid. Y'all don't know how to get in y'all damn bag. David's already a trillionaire, but David know how to get that bag. I'm talking about bags of fucking money. He knows how to get it. Y'all don't know how to get it because y'all too damn stupid. Y'all too busy hating on each other. Y'all too busy trying to turn each other down and all this shit online. David don't got time for that shit. That nigga be getting that money. You see what I'm saying? Like, he don't give a fuck what nobody be saying about him. He don't be giving a shit. And you can tell that shit don't be bothering him. Because that nigga like, man, I'm getting this fucking money. This nigga's a father. The nigga got kids. He got a wife. Why would he be worried about what the fuck y'all think about him? I'm just letting y'all know that the man don't care. So it's like he gonna live his damn life the way the fuck he want to. So I remember as we were filming, we was on break. I'm like, baby, Tanera, you need something to eat? You hungry, baby? She's like, I'm hungry for one thing. I'm like, Tanera, you always horny. He's like, what? I have not seen you in so long, David. It's been almost a fucking year since we seen each other. David, I miss my husband. And I am so tired of sharing my fucking husband. Okay, I have shared my husband for too long now, and I want my husband back. I'm like, you already had me back. You know that, baby. She's like, yeah, but I want them to know that I'm your wife. I want you to tell the world that I'm your wife. Unless you ashamed of your wife. I'm like, I'm not ashamed of my wife. She's like, you better not be. And Jenna Ortega, you know what she said to me? I'm like, what did she say to you? She's like, I was in the kitchen and she gonna walk up to me and she gonna say, I'm David's real wife. I'm like, she said that to you? She's like, yeah. She said it to me and she was like, she looked at so like evil when she said it though. I'm like, Jenna Ortega? She's like, yeah, Jenna Ortega. So I'm like, you sure Jenna said that? She's like, I'm sure she said it, David. I'm quite sure that she said it. You think I'm fucking making it up? I'm like, no, I don't think you're making it up to It's like she walked in the kitchen, and I quote you. She like looked at me and was like, I'm David's real wife. And I looked at her like, what the fuck? No, I'm his real wife. And so we kind of went back and forth in the kitchen, and I was about to slap the shit out of her, but I was like, you know what? I just got here. I don't want to be, like I don't want people to think that I'm like a violent type of girl, so I'm not gonna hit her. I was about to hit her. I was thinking about hitting her, but I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna hit this girl. So I let her go ahead and talk her shit or whatever in the kitchen, but I was definitely about to knock her dumb ass out. So I'm like, okay, I'll talk to Jenna Ortega about that. I didn't know she said that to you. She's like, she did. So she's like, you know how you be in high school and you got bullies that pick on the other pretty girl and make them feel like they not wanted because they hating on them. I'm like, yeah. Are you trying to say Jenna is a bully and you the other pretty girl? She's like, yep. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, well, all right, I'm gonna talk to Jenna about that. She's like, well, you can talk to me about something else. I'm like, is it about sex? We should be having sex in front of our daughters. She's like, they sleep, they ain't getting up. So we ended up having sex in the trailer, which was good. Then I had to go back out there and start filming. Um, After we was done filming on set of Euphoria, I had to go home and get ready for the Shake It Up premiere. So I took Tanera home or whatever. She did wanted to get something to eat, and I made sure she got something to eat and everything, and then I took her into the room and at the mansion. And so my nurses they were like, David, we gotta talk to you about something important. It's about your wife Jenna. I'm like, what the hell she do now? They was like, we know how she got cancer. I'm like, well, how did she get it? So they was like, well, she didn't get it from anybody. I'm like, what do you mean she didn't get it from anybody? Y'all told me that somebody gave it to her. So they was like, yeah, we was wrong. I'm like, then how the hell she get it then? So she was like, her blood cells are low. She got it by herself. I'm like, so you trying to say she was going to get it any damn way? They was like, yeah, that's exactly what we're saying. And she's pregnant again, and it's a higher risk that the babies might get it too. I'm like, what do you mean my babies might get it? What, my babies that we got now? She's like, no, not the ones y'all have now. The ones y'all have now are very healthy. They don't have any diseases. They're fine. But the ones that she's pregnant with now, more than likely when she have them, that they might have some complications. I'm like, why are you just telling me this shit? So they're like, look, the babies will be fine. I'm like, so no, wait. So you saying that my fucking babies will have cancer like their mother? What type of life is that to live? She's like, they probably won't have exactly cancer. They might have other things. They might not even have cancer. They might have asthma. They might have other complications that I'm not going to say they're going to necessarily have what their mother have. That is not totally accurate. But I'm just saying that they will have some complications with their health. I'm like, okay. There's like, and another thing, Jenna has not been taking her medicine, and you need to talk to her about that because she's been very disrespectful about taking her medicine, and she's not been cooperating. She said it's like she haven't been cooperating. She hasn't been a team player, And you need to talk to her about that because she definitely haven't been taking her medicine. I'm like, and how long haven't she been taking her medicine? Because I thought she was taking her medicine. They was like, she was. For a while, she was. And then she just stopped. So I'm like, okay, all right, let me talk to her. So I get dressed, I get ready, I go in there and I grab one of my daughters, and I'm like, "Who are you? You Star Sims? You my baby? You my baby girl?" So I'm like, "Look at your mother. Look at your mother. She a gangster." She's like, "I'm not a gangster." I'm like, "Jenna." She's like, "Hey baby, how was work?" I'm like, "Everything was good. How was work for you?" She's like, "It was okay." I'm like, "So what's going on with these nurses? Why are they telling me that you ain't taking the medicine?" It's like, "David, I don't feel like I need it." I'm like, "You do need it. And what did I tell you? You gonna take it. Even if you think you don't need it, you gonna take it until they tell you you don't need it no more." So she's like, "Okay." I'm like, "So stop giving these nurses a hard way to go. Don't tell them what you're not gonna do." She's like, "Fine, okay, I'll take it. I'm sorry." I'm like, "So stop being mean to them. Why are you yelling at them?" She's like, "I never yelled at them. I just said I didn't want to take the medicine." I'm like, "So you ain't been yelling at them?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "So they saying that the babies that you pregnant with now, which is mine, is gonna have probably some complications. Do you know about that?" She's like, "Yeah, yeah. I mean, they told me. I'm kind of worried about it too." I'm like, "You worried about it?" She's like, "Yeah, I am. I mean, I don't want them to like I don't want our babies to be sick coming out the womb, David. Like, I don't want them to have anything. I want them to be healthy like these babies." I'm like, "Yeah, but we all can't get what we want." She's like, "So you putting the blame on me?" I'm like, "I'm not putting the blame on you." She's like, "Yes, you are, David. You're going to put everything on me if something happens to the babies. You're going to blame me." I'm like, "I'm not going to blame you." She's like, I'm like, "Look, Jenna, what did you say to Tanira in that kitchen?" She's like, "Your wife, Tanira?" Nothing." I'm like, "Well, she told me that you said that you were my real wife and she wasn't." She was like, "Yeah, I did say that to her." I'm like, "So why did you say that to her if she wasn't saying nothing to you?" If she wasn't saying nothing to you and she was in the kitchen minding her damn business, why would you walk up to her and say something to her? Why would you do that? Why would you alarm that girl like that? She was like, "I was only playing with her." I'm like, you was playing with her. You wasn't playing, you was dead serious. What you said, you was dead serious. You wasn't playing with her. So she's like, "Well, David, how you think I feel? You just bring her here out of nowhere." I'm like, "Jenna, I told you she was going to be coming here. I said when that girl had the babies, I said when Tanira had those babies, I'm bringing her here. You remember me saying that. So you acting like I didn't tell you that shit or I didn't inform you that I was going to bring her here." She's like, "You did tell me that, but I didn't think you was going to actually do it." I'm like, "Jenna, you know goddamn well I was going to do it. You know that Tanira is a part of me. She's my soulmate. The girl's my second half. I can't stay too long away from that girl." So she's like, "So what? You gonna put all your focus into her and forget about me?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna put all." She's like, "But you've been taking her to work with you." I'm like, "Yeah, because she is my damn wife, but she ain't famous. Okay, so you gotta work too. Ain't you working on the second season of Wednesday? You working on that, ain't you?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay then, so you working. So you acting like you ain't working." So she's like, "Well, don't forget you got a family too." I'm like, I never forgot about that. So me and Jenna Ortega, she, wanted to have sex, which we did. We did end up having sex and cutting up. Now, I went to go get Bella Thorne because Bella Thorne was my date to this event. Now, Zendaya, we're not technically back together. So I go pick up Bella Thorne, and before I went to go pick up Bella Thorne, I checked on Tanira. I'm like, "Baby, she not gonna say no stuff to you like that no more. I promise you." I talked to her. She's like, "You did?" Did she lie and say she didn't say it? I'm like, "No, she admitted it. She said she said it." So she's like, "All right." I'm like, "You okay, baby?" She's like, "Yeah, I am gonna need some money to get something to eat." I'm like, okay, how much money you gonna need? It's like, wait, they don't deliver here. Do people deliver here? I'm like, she's like, cause this a mansion. This like a big estate. Like it got acres of land. I'm like, people could deliver here. I mean, it's gonna take them a while to bring the damn food. She's like, okay, you know what? Is it food in here? I'm like, it's food in here. It's like, I just don't want to go in the kitchen and run into that girl. So I'm like, all right, here's some money. No, you know what? I'll bring you home some food. It's like, how long are you going to be at that fucking event? I'm like, I ain't going to be that long. I promise you, Tanera. I'm just going to be in and out. She's like, you can't be in and out of a fucking premiere. Don't you got to watch the whole movie? I'm like, yeah, it's like, how long is the movie? I'm like like almost 3 hours. She's like 3 hours. I'm like, yeah. She's like, I mean, all right, okay. I guess I can wait that long. I mean, you already brought me some food anyway. I ain't eat that yet. All right, that's that. Okay, but you better be back here as soon as that movie is over. I'm like, I am, baby. I promise. All right, you just be a good girl. It's like I'm always a good girl. So I'm like, all right. It's like you don't want to give your daughters a kiss before you leave. So I give them a kiss and everything. And I'm like, wait. I wanted to ask you. I don't want to put our daughters on like social media. She's like, David, you read my damn mind. I don't want to do that either. I mean, I'm already seeing how everybody acting online about this shit. Like, if we put our kids online, everybody gonna be talking about that shit. So it's like, I totally agree with you on that. I'm like, you do like, yep, but we would definitely keep them out of the fucking damn media. Yes, I'm on board with you on that. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll be back. Okay, so like, all right, okay, baby. So I leave. I get in the car. I go pick up Bella Thorne. So Bella Thorne, she opens the door. She's like, "Hi, David, you here to get Bella Thorne?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." Oh, well, she's in there waiting for you, getting a little touch up, putting on her earrings. So I go up there. I'm like, "Hey, fat girl." She's like, "Don't call me that. You know why I'm so fat? Because you got me pregnant. Stop calling me that. I hate when you call me that." I'm like, "Why? You my fat girl." She's like, "Stop it. Don't call me that." I'm like, you my fat Bella Thorne. She's like, "Do not call me that." So I'm like, all right, wow. Well, look, I love nicknames. It's like you can make up another damn nickname for me. Call me Marshmallow or something. I don't know. But do not call me fat girl because that hurts my feelings. I'm like, all right, okay. It's like you know how I feel about my figure, David. So I'm like, all right, baby, all right, I ain't gonna call you that. So we kissing, and I'm like, I do want to beat it up. She's like, can you beat it up in the car? So I'm like, yeah. It's like, all right, well, let's go. So we going downstairs. Her mother was like, so how long y'all gonna be out? She's like, Mom, I'm not a little girl. I don't need no curfew. He's my boyfriend. So they like, so her mother was like, Bella Thorne, you do realize that you're gonna run into Zendaya. Y'all wasn't running into each other while y'all was working on this movie, but you gonna run into her on set, I mean on this red carpet. Like you do realize that. What are you gonna say to her? So Bella Thorne was like, Mom, I don't know what I'm gonna say to that fucking girl. So she's like, oh well, you better start to think. It's like, I'm not scared of her. So we get in the car. She's like, ain't you filming a movie with her? I'm like, yeah, I'm filming another movie with her, Euphoria, for the HBO show, but it's gonna be in theaters. She was like, "Oh God, so you gonna be seeing her a lot?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, let's go to the red carpet." I'm like, "You know, you did good on the movie, though, baby." She's like, "You think so?" I think I was rusty doing them dance scenes. I think I was rusty because I haven't danced in a long time. I'm like, "Yeah, but it's okay. You still did good to me." It's like, "You really think so?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think you did good, baby." She's like, "I don't think I did." I'm like, "You don't think you did?" She's like, "I don't think I did." But I mean, because I don't know. It's been a long time since we did that show. And I don't know, it's just been a long time since I actually danced. And you know, when I did that show, I was skinny. I was like a skinny teenager girl. So I had a lot more energy and I was a lot more youthful. I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying. But you still did good though, baby. It's like, I don't think I did. I'm like, you don't think so? It's like, I don't think I did. I really don't. But I mean, if you say I did, David, then I guess I did. So we get to the red carpet. We did, have sex and we cut up. Now, Zendaya was already on there. She had brought her family with her. And so Zendaya, she sees me and Bella Thorne get out the car. So Zendaya like, what the fuck? What is he doing with Bella Thorne? So her mother, Zendaya's mother, was like, oh, you ain't know? David got Bella Thorne pregnant. They've been having sex and stuff. She was like, he been having sex with Bella Thorne? So she's like, well, I have no idea about this shit. That girl look, is she pregnant? So her mother's like, oh, that's another thing. She is pregnant. I forgot to tell you that, girl. She was like, please don't tell me that David's the fucking father. Please don't tell me. So she's like, yeah, David, it looked like David is the father. So she's like, okay, I'm going over there to say something to her. So she's like, no, because y'all haven't seen each other in years, and you go over there and make a scene that's gonna fuck this whole premiere up. She's like, I'm just gonna go over there and say something to her. So she comes over and she's like, hi, David. So I'm like, hey, Zendaya. She's like, hey, Bella Thorne. I haven't seen you in a few years. So are you pregnant? So she's like, yeah, I am pregnant. So she's like, so who's the father? So she's like, I'd rather not talk about that. So she's like, so do you know that me and David, is a thing? Do you know anything about that? She's like, you and David? She's like, yeah, I mean, David's my man. So she's like, oh, I mean, if he's your man, then how come he didn't come with you? So she was like, so who's the father? I mean, you never told me who was the father of the baby. Can you tell me? She's like, yeah, I'd rather not talk about that. I mean, it's the red carpet. We here to see a movie. So she's like, uh-huh. Okay. So why'd you come with David? She's like, oh, David's my boyfriend, and yeah. She's like, he's your boyfriend, and what? The father of your babies? So she's like, no. What are you talking about? She was like, you don't have to play fucking stupid. I know that he got you pregnant. So she's like, okay, yeah, I just didn't want everything to be awkward at this red carpet. Yeah, we've been dating. So she's like, but you knew that I was dating him. So why would you go behind my back and do that? She's like, go behind your back. You acting like we're best fucking friends. Like, I don't owe you anything. Like, you think that I owe you an explanation on why me and David started fucking? It's none of your business. It happened, okay? And it's not like we see each other every day or I go over your house every day and we do each other nails. We don't do that shit. So I don't actually owe you a damn thing. So you act like I owe you an explanation on what's going on here. Like, we're here to see a movie and that's that. So she's like, David, I need to talk to you. So we go to the bathroom and Zendaya was pissed off. She was very pissed. So Zendaya was like, David, I should kill you. I'm like, well, she's like, David, I know I fucked up, but why are you doing this to me? I'm like, she's like, that is my worst damn nightmare. Why in the hell would you get her ass pregnant? You knew how they would do that. This definitely fucked up my night. I'm not staying at this premiere. I'm leaving. I'm like, baby, you gotta stay. I'm just like, I don't have to do anything. I'm like, baby, you have to. It's like, why? So I can see y'all kissing all over each other. I'm like, look, I didn't think you were mine. It's like, you didn't think I was mine. David, this girl at one time was my best friend. And then you end up knocking this girl up. I'm like, look, it's like, David, it's even worse because I'm pregnant too. So I'm like, okay, it's like just because I'm not showing yet, don't mean that I ain't having your damn child. This shit is my worst damn nightmare. I can't believe that you would show up with this fucking girl. I'm like, she's in the movie. She's in it. She's like, okay, she's in the movie, but she could have came by her damn self. I'm like, okay. It's like, so what? You want her? You don't want me? I'm like, I do want you, Zendaya, but you playing games. Like, I'm playing games? How am I playing games? I'm like, you fucked my best friend. She's like, David, that's all you got though. I mean, yeah, I did that, but that's all you got though. That's all you got. I'm like, I got other shit that you did. It's like, so name it. I'm like, I'm not doing that right now. We at a premiere. I'm not doing that. It's stupid. It's like, David, just tell me what else I did. So I'm like, Zendaya, I'm not telling you Because it's stupid. It's a waste of damn time. What is that gonna prove? Me telling you all the shit you did. What is that gonna prove? So Bella Thorne comes in the bathroom. She's like, "Is everything okay in here?" She's like, "What are you gonna do? If everything wasn't okay in here, what was you gonna do? Huh? What was you gonna do? Because if things wasn't okay in here, and just to answer your question, no, everything's not okay in here." So she's like, David, are you okay? She's like, "What are you gonna do if he's not okay?" So she's like, I don't know what your problem is in there. I'm not even trying to fight you. So I don't know what your problem is, but I'm asking David a question. She's like, but I'm saying, what if he's not okay? What if he's not safe in his bathroom? What are you gonna do? So she's like, David, are you okay? So she's like, no, he's not okay. He's not okay. Is you okay, David? So I'm like, Zendaya, we need to get out here so we can look at this movie. Say, but he's not okay though. So I'm asking you, like you came in here like you the police, like you gonna actually do something. So I'm telling you that he's not okay. He's not safe. So what you gonna do? What's your reactions to protect him? Cause I'm like right up in his damn face. So what are you gonna do? So she like, okay. So her mother comes in. She's like, Zendaya, what is going on in here? She's like, Mom, stay outside. She's like, what are you doing? Are you holding that boy hostage? Zendaya, we need to get out there and look at this movie. Everybody is just like, I don't care about those damn reporters and interviewers. They can kiss my ass. They ask me the same damn questions at every damn event. I'm tired of answering them bitches. So she like, Zendaya, you need to get out there because everybody knows you for being classy. She's like, well, I guess I'm out of my fucking character right now. She's like, Zendaya, don't make me drag you out of this damn bathroom. She's like, I'm just talking to David. I can't talk to David. I can't talk to him. I'm trying to talk to him, and y'all just coming here, messing up the whole conversation. So all I remember is the mother ended up leaving out, but Bella Thorne, she didn't leave out at all. She was still like standing there. So Zendaya like, is there a reason why the fuck you still here? I'm still talking to David. I need I'm having a conversation with him. So she's like, but I don't feel safe leaving you around him. Like, I mean, like, I don't feel like it's a good thing for me to leave him by itself. So she's like, you think I'm gonna fucking murder his ass? What you think I'm gonna do? Huh? I'm talking to him. So you can leave. So she's like, well, I'll stand right here. I'll go into the bathroom store and wait till you finish. So she's like, girl, I'm gonna hit you in your fucking face. Don't make me do it. I'm telling you, you need to leave. Me and David are in the middle of a conversation here. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna just go. It's like, you ain't going no fucking where. You ain't going nowhere. You stand right here and we gonna talk. So I'm like, okay, all right. I had to tell Bella Thorne to leave out. So I told Bella Thorne to leave. Zendaya like, so you just gonna disrespect me like this? I'm like, Zendaya, I didn't think you was gonna act like this. You never act like this at events. Like, because you never showed up with a fucking girl that I used to be friends with. You never did it. And then impregnate the bitch. On top of that, you never told me this shit. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. I never told you. She's like, so you made me feel bad about what I did with Bow Wow. I'm like, that is totally different. And you know it. She's like, how is that? I'm like, because me and Bow Wow were actually best friends, hanging out every day. That is totally different. She was like, okay, yeah, it is different. I'm like, so don't try to bring that shit up like it's not different. She's like, David, you're not leaving this bathroom until we talk this out. So I suggest you start talking. So I'm like, look, we gonna miss the movie, baby. She's like, oh, now I'm your baby. I'm like, Zendaya, I don't know what you want from me. Okay? She's like, I love you. I told you on set I can't turn my feelings off for you. I can't. What you thought I was going to fucking stop at the premiere? You thought I was just going to act like I'm not your girlfriend at the premiere? Well, you got another thing coming. So you're going to have to talk. When did you meet Bella Thorne? I'm like, what is this, a fucking interrogation? She was like, when did you meet her? So I'm like, I met Bella Thorne on set. We filmed the movie together. It's called I'm in Love with a Porno Star. She's like, so I'm guessing that you had a lot of sex scenes in there. I mean, you just fell in love with her pussy, huh? I'm like, look, I don't feel like talking about this. This is really out of my element. It's like it's not out of your element because you have sex all the time. So it can't be out. It can't be out of your element when you fuck bitches all the time. This can't be nowhere near out of your element. So I'm like, look, man, we gonna miss this premiere. She's like, David, do you actually think I fucking care if we miss that damn premiere? I didn't want to do that fucking movie in the first place. I only did it because it made you happy, David. I do everything to make you happy. I'm like, and I'm doing this fucking euphoria movie to make you happy. She's like, David, I'm I'm not a perfect girl, okay? And so I made a mistake. I fucked up, okay? And I'm sorry. But I am not letting you leave out this bathroom so you can be all over her. So you can either leave with me and come back to my house, or I can go back to your apartment and we can do whatever. Because I'm willing to ditch. I'm like, Zendaya. It's like, Zendaya what? So I'm like, all right, look, Zendaya. It's like, David, I will turn this bitch upside down. This fucking event will not be classy if they see me acting out and having a meltdown. Is that what you want? You want? Because it'll be the end of the world if everybody's seeing Zendaya having a meltdown on camera. Is that what you want? So I'm like, no, that's not what I want, Zendaya. It's like, so what are you going to do? What you going to do about it? Because I already gave you your choices. So I'm like, I cannot believe this girl. It's like you can't believe what? So I'm like, oh boy. I can't just leave Bella Thorne. She came with me. She's like she can catch an Uber back. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving Bella Thorne. Bella Thorne came with me. I'm not gonna leave that girl. She's like, then I'm just gonna have a meltdown. I'm like, okay, all right, look, Zendaya, look, let's bargain. It's like bargain. I'm like, baby, how about after I drop Bella Thorne off at the premiere, I come to you, I pick you up, and we go back to my apartment. It's like, and we fuck. I'm like, yeah, of course I'll beat it up. It's like, you're not just saying that. You ain't just telling me what I want to hear. I'm like, no, I promise you. It's like, and I won't be blowing up your phone too. I'm like, okay, so can we leave out now? It's like, yep. Mm-hmm. So we leave out the bathroom and everybody looking at me as Zendaya, right? So they like, Zendaya, David was in the girls' bathroom. What was going on there? She's like, none of your damn business. So Zendaya, that girl was funny as hell. She really didn't. She usually answers questions, but she was not playing tonight. She was not playing. She walked off or whatever, went to her family. And it was like, Zendaya, you are out of control. She was like, I am not out of control. How dare him show up with that bitch? So she's like, you was not really fully dating him. So what does it matter if he shows up with Bella Thorne? So she's like, you don't get it, mom. You never fucking get it. So she was like, let's just go ahead and watch this fucking movie. So we watched the movie. The movie was good. Everybody loved it. We got a standing ovation and everything. It was really good. It was amazing. I mean, everything I do got to be amazing, right? I'm David Simms. So me and Bella Thorne, we kind of snuck out of there, got in the car. I'm like, Bella Thorne, I'm sorry about all that. It's just like, David, that is not your fault. What happened at that fucking event is not your fault. It is not your damn fault that Zendaya is out of her damn mind. So I'm like, okay, so and the funny thing is that when you see Zendaya at events, you kind of don't think she out of her damn mind, like, cause she looks all the way put together. Like when you see her in pictures and photos, she just looks so damn well put together. But that girl she's fucking, she's loony. So I'm like, yes, I mean, she might be just loony for you, but wow. I mean, her finding out about us just really pissed her off. I'm like, I didn't think she was going to get that way. Because she's always classy at events. I didn't really think she was going to get, like, angry about us being together. She's like, you want to know a little secret? I kind of thought she was. I kind of thought she was going to act out her character. To see us both together, getting out the same car together, I mean, yeah, that definitely, I think that, I mean, I had a feeling that it was going to piss her off, but I didn't know how bad it was going to piss her off. So I'm like, okay. So I remember I went back to one of my apartments with Bella Thorne, and she needed to feed the baby, so I did get her something to eat. So she's like, "Where you going there, baby?" I'm like, I gotta check on my wife Tamira and stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, I thought you wanted to have sex before you go. I'm like, oh yeah. So we had sex and we cut up and everything. I had to go straight to Zendaya because she was calling my phone nonstop. So I go to Zendaya. I pick Zendaya up. She get in the car. It's like, David. I'm like, why are you crying? What am I doing wrong now, Zendaya? It's like nothing. It's just I'm like, look, it's like, no, listen to me. I've been thinking about this. I'm like thinking about what? It's like, David, we need to get married. I'm like, I'm not marrying you. She's like, David, why not? I'm like, because you know what the hell you did. She's like, I have never acted like that for any boy before. Like, I know that when I get my feelings involved, I can be a bit of a bitch. But, David, I'm just letting you know, like, I have never really acted out of my character at any event before. And I just, David, I fucking love you, okay? I fucked up and I'm sorry. I'm like, if I was to marry your ass, how would I be able to trust you? She's like, you would be able to trust me. I promise you that you will 100% be able to trust me. I'm like, why do you want to marry me? Because you see me with Bella Thorne? She was like, yes, that is why I want to marry you. But I always wanted to marry you. And you always told me no. So I'm like, look, Zendaya, I just don't think you're ready for that right now. She's like, how are you gonna tell me what I'm ready for? It's like, how are you gonna tell me what I'm ready for? How you gonna put words in my mouth? Are you telling me what I'm ready for? So I'm like, look, I'm just saying that I don't think you're ready for that. That take a lot of commitment. She's like, you don't think I know that already? Having a fucking girlfriend, that takes a lot of commitment too. So I'm like, so we go to one of my apartments, and Zendaya was crying. She was very emotional, and Zendaya, I mean, she gets emotional sometimes, a lot. And she's like, David, look, I get it that you can't trust me sometimes. There was some times I went back to Tom and started, being back with him and stuff. But that was only because I was scared. I was scared about our relationship, David. I'm like, I mean, I get it. I get it. You were scared. It's like, yeah, I was just scared of our relationship and what it could be. I'm like, and what could it be? She's like, it could be better than this. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, it could be way better than this, David. We're gonna be seeing a lot of each other, David. So why make it hard on your damn self? Why make it hard on yourself when we gonna see a whole lot of each other? So I'm like, okay. I mean, yes, like David, it could be a lot easier if I'm just your girlfriend. I'm like, oh God, this girl is not gonna leave me alone. Listen, it just dawned on me. I'm like, this girl is like my nightmare. But you know what? I can't say no to this girl. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just make her my girlfriend because I'm gonna be seeing this girl on set a lot. So it's like I'm not gonna get rid of this girl. Even if I wanted to get rid of Zendaya, I know I can't get rid of this girl. So she is gonna be in my damn world. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, yeah, we can be together. So we ended up having sex and making love and enjoying each other's company. And I'm like, I knew that this girl was gonna get me. I knew it. I just knew she was gonna get me back where she wanted me. This girl always. It's something about Zendaya crazy ass. So I get in my car, and Dad kind of fell asleep, so I kind of snuck off and got my car. I locked the door and stuff. And the black girl that played on Stranger Things, she called me Erica, and that's not her real name. So I'm like, "What's going on, Erica?" She's like, "Hey." I'm like, "What you doing?" She's like, "You want to come over my house?" I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Where your house at?" So I go to her house, and her mom was like, "What are y'all two gonna be doing in that room?" She's like, "Nothing, mom. We just gonna be looking at TV." So she's like, "Uh-huh. That's all y'all gonna be doing?" She's like, "Yeah. What you think we gonna be doing? What, having sex?" So she's like, "Y'all better not be having sex." She's like, "What? No, of course not." So I go in there with Erica. Her mom leaves out, and I'm kissing on her. I'm ready to beat it up. It's like, wait, you gotta wait till my mom leaves. She's not all the way gone. So she see her mother pull off or whatever. It's like, now we can have sex. Wait, did you bring any condoms? I'm like, no, I didn't bring no condoms. It's like, I was just asking. It's fine. I'm like, you sure? It's like, yeah, it's cool. So we had sex. So pretty much beat it up or whatever. And then we put on Stranger Things, right? And she looked totally different from in the show. Like she looked a lot way older now, like from in the show. So I'm like, you like a damn baby in this damn season. It's like I'm like, why are they still dressing you like that in the fucking in the fourth season? It's like what? I'm like, why are they dressing you like a little girl in the fourth season? Like you ain't even a little girl no more. You're a damn teenager. It's like I know, but that's what they wanted me to wear. So I'm like, no, we definitely gonna have to switch that shit up. She's like, you think so? You think they'll switch my wardrobe up? I'm like, I mean, they need to. You're not a little girl no more. So she's like, yeah, I mean, you right. So I was like, oh shit. I forgot that black boy Nick, right? That's in the show Stranger Things. I stood his ass up. I forgot about the double date or whatever. But so I called them up, right? I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, man, what the fuck happened? I'm like, yo, I'm with Erica. He's like, Erica, the girl from Stranger Things? David, I told you about fucking the cast members. God damn, you seen what happened today on set? You ain't learned your damn lesson yet? So I'm like, he's like, you need to stop sticking your fucking dick in these bitches. You need to put your dick on vacation. I'm like, look, man, ain't nobody fucking her ass. He was like, if you over her house, you fucking her. You fucking her. And you ain't learned your damn lesson yet. We had this big ass fucking soap opera scene all damn day on set, and you over that girl house. You need to stop doing shit. You need to put your dick on vacation. You need to put your dick on cruise control. I'm like, man, what the hell do you want? So he's like, you just called me. I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to apologize about like, he's like, don't worry about it. The fucking girl got sick. I'm like, she did? She's like, yeah, little dumbass got food poisoning. So I'm like, your girl did? He was like, no, not my girl, her cousin. She got fucking food poisoning. Little dumbass. So I'm like, oh, he was like, yeah, you good. You good. I was about to call you and let you know. But yeah, you good. We good for she gonna be good this weekend. So we can go out this weekend, this Friday. I'm like, yeah, we can do it Friday. He was like, Friday? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, you better not flake on me. You got lucky tonight because she got food poisoning. You got lucky tonight. So I'm like, how you know she got it? He was like, I went over her fucking house. She was sick. That bitch was throwing up and everything. She wasn't lying. So I'm like, all right, yeah, we can do it this Friday. He's like, all right, yo, you need to stop fucking the cast members of Stranger Things, yo. You need to stop doing that shit. Because you done already got these bitches hating each other. So I'm like, no, I don't, man. He's like, yes, you do. You got them because they was just fine until your ass arrived on set. They was just fine. I'm like, all right. He's like, and here you go, fucking up people's relationships and shit. So I'm like, all right. So he's like, you need to stop doing this shit. You need to stop. So I'm like, so I start laughing. He's like, this shit ain't funny. You need to stop. You really need to stop this shit. So I'm like, so I hang up the phone or whatever like that. And Erica, she was laughing because he was funny as shit. She was like, she's like, what's that your best friend now? I'm like, that ain't my damn best friend. I mean, you know what? He could be my best friend because I ain't best friends with Bow Wow no more. He could be my best friend. You know what? I do need another best friend. So she's like, I could be your best friend. I mean, I could be more than your best friend. I'm like, okay, did you see what happened on set today? It's like, oh, I seen everything that happened on set. I'm like, oh, you did? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, so you sure about this? Like, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. See, on other like those girls, I know how to play things differently. So I'm like, oh, you do? It's like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I can catch feelings for you, but I won't show it on set. I'm like, oh, she's like, I'm a professional. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, David, you know how I feel about you. I know what you're doing with these girls on set. And I still be like, I still be doing my role and I still be doing my shit. Because, see, I'm different from them. See, they let their emotions show. They not really professionals. See, I don't let my emotions show. So I'm like, I get what you're saying. So, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm into a boy and a boy, is into another girl and whatever, I'm gonna let him go ahead and do what he do. I'm not even gonna let them know how I'm really feeling until like after we done filming because I feel like they're paying us enough damn money for us to do this shit, and they not paying us to be all dramatic and have soap opera scenes and all that shit. They're not paying us for that. They're paying us to do a job. So we need to show up, do our job, and worry about that other shit later. So I'm like, yeah, I get what you said. It's like, yeah, you was doing your thing though. Although you were the reason why those girls was acting the way they were. I'm like, look, it's like you need to, you know what, David? Nick is right. You shouldn't be fucking all those girls. At the same time, they all work together. I'm like, I mean, yeah, she's like, David, that is so dangerous. And you didn't already fuck them. So it's like, if you don't fuck one of them, then they're going to be emotional. So I'm like, she was like, so you kind of stuck. You kind of stuck because if you just start fucking just one of us, and the rest of them like, oh, so why you not fucking us? They gonna have something to say, and that they gonna be mad about that. Oh, he ain't fucking me, so I ain't gonna do good. So I'm gonna just be mad on set. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really put yourself in a hard place. So I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe I should, but she's like, Nancy told me she was pregnant. I'm like, she did? She's like, she said you was the father. So I'm like, I mean, in certain degrees, I'm the daddy. She's like, are you the daddy for real? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I have been having sex with Nancy. She's like, so you stole that. So, damn, wow. She told me she broke up with her boyfriend. Like, she is really into you a lot. She kind of remind me of a white Zendaya. I'm like, yeah, that's what I call it. She's like, I don't know why she do, but every time I look at that girl, that's what I be thinking about. I'm like, yeah, she do remind me of Zendaya. I call her that as a nickname. She's like, yeah, she look like a white Zendaya. I'm like, yeah, that's what she remind me of. She's like, anyway, yeah, David, you probably need to stop having these relationships with these girls on set because it's showing that they can't hide their feelings. I mean, like that. We have never had that on set. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, where the girls on set was emotional and we had to take a break to get them in order. Like we ain't never had that. I'm like, so you saying I'm the reason why it's all happening? Like you are the reason, David. You're 100% the reason. And Millie Bobby Brown will never let you be with any of us. She's definitely she claims you like you her property. So it's like that girl's crazy. So Millie Bobby Brown, she was with her boyfriend. They were out on a date, hanging out and stuff. And he kept trying to kiss Millie. So Millie was like, "Stop! I'm not in the mood." So he was like, "Yo, what is your problem? You've been having an attitude ever since you got in the damn car. What is your problem?" So she was like, "I don't feel like talking right now." So he's like, "Yo, what is your attitude problem? Cause I ain't do shit to you. So what is your problem?" She's like, "I don't want to be with you no more." So he like, "What? What you say?" So she's like, "I don't want to be with you no more." So he like, "What do you mean you don't want to be with me no more?" She's like, "I don't want to be with you no more." So he like, "What? You breaking up with me again? This is like your seventh time doing this shit. You gonna run? You gonna come back to me?" She's like, "No, I'm not this time." So he like, "So we breaking up?" She's like, "Yep." He's like, "Well, I hope you can find your own way home, cause I ain't driving your ass home." So she's like, "You ain't driving me home?" She's like, "Yep, I ain't driving your ass home." She's like, "But I left my money and stuff at home." So he like, "You got your cell phone. You better call one of your damn friends to pick you up because you ain't getting back in this car." So she's like, you know what? You're a piece of shit. You ain't nothing but a piece of shit." So he's like, "Yeah, well, let me be. I ain't your boyfriend, so I ain't got to look out for your ass no more." So he pulled off or whatever. And I knew it. This girl called me up. Millie Bobby Brown called me crying. She's like, "David, I did it." I'm like, "You did what?" She's like, "I broke up with him. He left me stranded." I'm like, "He left you? Who left you stranded?" It's like my ex-boyfriend's stupid ass. "David, I need you to come and get me." I'm like, "What?" It's like, "David, stop acting like you don't know what I'm saying. I need you to come and get me." So I'm like, "All right, where are you at?" She's like, "I don't know." So she's like sending me the location where she is, and I'm like, I gotta go pick up Millie Bobby Brown. It's like, you gotta go get that girl. I'm like, it's like, but we were just having fun. I'm like, I know Erica, but you say you ain't going. It's like, all right, go get her and come back. I'm like, I'm not bringing her back here. It's like, I don't want you to bring her ass back here. Take her ass home and come back. So I'm like, oh. She's like, all right, can you do that? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So I remember I picked up Millie Bobby Brown. And she's like, David, thank you for coming get me, baby. I broke up with him. Now we can be together. Like we promised. I'm like we promised. Like you promised me that if I broke up with him, that we would be together. Like for real. I'm like, okay, and I'm not going through this pregnancy by myself, David. You are in this with me together. I'm like, it's like, cause you the one that been nutting up in me, so I ain't make this baby by myself. So I'm like, okay, it's like, so you promised me, David. You gave me your word. I'm like, weren't you just crying? How the hell you stop crying in that fast? She's like, David, what are you talking about? I'm like, you just had tears down your face, and then you just stopped crying as we was talking. She was like, David, what I gotta be crying as I'm talking? So I'm like, look, all right, so how do I know you actually did it? She's like, David, you just picked me up from this fucking wherever the fuck we at. I'm telling you, we was going out on a date and I broke up with him because he asked me what was wrong. And I told him, like, he was trying to kiss me and I wasn't letting him. And then he was like, what's your problem? Because you've been having an attitude problem ever since we got into the car. And then I was just like, I don't want to be with you no more. And so he was like, what do you say? And I was like, I don't want to be with you no more. And he was like, this year like seventh time breaking up with me. And he was like, you gonna be back, you gonna come back to me. And I was like, no, I'm not this time. And so then he was like, you know what? I hope you can find your own way home because I ain't taking you home. And I was like, I left my money and stuff home. Like, and he was like, well, I don't give a fuck because I'm not your boyfriend. So that means you're not my problem no more. And so he just left. So I'm like, so you really broke up with him? It's like, yeah, I did. So I'm like, okay, so, so you know what that means? I'm like, what? She's like, that I'm your fucking girl all the way. I'm like, okay, so like, yep. So now they can't say that I have a boyfriend because I don't. You're my boyfriend. Now we can fully be together. So I'm like, it's like I did this for us. I'm like, oh, you did. Could it be about these other girls that's on set? She's like, and that too. I don't want you fucking those girls. I'm like, oh, you don't. She's like, David, you know you love having sex with me. I'm like, I mean, yeah, I love beating it up. It's like, oh, you just love beating it up. I'm like, well, I love making love to you. She's like, oh, I bet you do. So I took Millie Bobby Brown back to one of my apartments, and we, making love and everything. And I just started to think as I was making love to Millie Bobby Brown, the very first time I seen Millie is when she was on Stranger Things in that first season. She looked like a fucking boy. She looked like I thought that was a boy. I never thought that was a girl. I thought that was a boy. So she's like, David, why you always bringing that shit up? I'm like, you did look like a boy though. She's like, David, yeah, that's because I wasn't fully fucking developed. Okay, I was like a little ass girl. I mean, yeah, okay, I looked like a boy. So I'm like, it's like, David, why you always bringing that shit up? So I'm like, I'm just saying, like, now, I mean, of course, now you a girl. It's like, I was always a fucking girl. So I'm like, okay, it's like, David, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. I'm tired of you always bringing that shit up. So I'm like, all right, it's like, you know what, whatever. So yeah, we had sex, I'm beating it up, and then Erica was calling me, because Erica really liked me, you know what I'm saying? She liked my swag, you know what I'm saying? So I get in the car, and I'm like, damn, I gotta go get some food for my wife, Tanera. So I'm like, Erica, I'm gonna have to holler at you later, I gotta go get some food and stuff for my wife, Tanera. She was like, okay, all right, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, it's like, but we was having so much fun. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I gotta get back to my wife, Tanera. So Tanera calls me. She's like, David, where the fuck are you? I'm like, bitch, like, it's been way over 3 hours. I'm like, okay, I'm getting the food now, baby. I'm on my way. She's like, all right, okay. So I get there, me and Tanira, she grabbed the food, she was eating it because she was really hungry. It's like, David, what was going on? I'm like, look, Zendaya helped me hostage in the bathroom. She's like, she held you hostage in the bathroom. I'm like, yeah. She's like, for what? So I'm like, because I came to the premiere with Bella Thorne and I got Bella Thorne pregnant. She's like, oh, fuck. David, didn't I tell you need to stop fucking these damn girls? I'm like, look, I had to cope. Look, I was missing you too damn much, so I had to figure out a way to get you off my mind, and so I had to rely on these other celebrity girls. So she like, David, I get all that, but Zendaya is a damn nut. I mean, I could have told you that shit. I'm like, yeah, she held me hostage. She was about to fight Bella Thorne. She was really on some shit. She was like, oh, so that's what's so that what was holding you up. I'm like, well, we kind of started the premiere kind of late. So she was like, oh, all right, well, David, I already told you you gotta stop. You gotta stop having sex with these girls. I've been told you that shit. So I'm like, okay, so like, you need to stop. And every fucking girl you ever do a movie with, from now on, you are not allowed to fuck them no more. You are allowed to do a movie with them. If you got sex scenes with them, you do the sex scenes, do what you're supposed to do, and don't fuck them off camera. Because the minute that you have a relationship with them bitches off camera, they start thinking of a shit. So it's like, you cannot keep getting into a relationship with these bitches because it's too damn fucking dangerous. So I'm like, okay, so like I seen what was going on Stranger Things on the set of that. I mean, them bitches was losing their mind on set. All of them bitches was, except for that black girl. The only one that wasn't really like on their emotions was that little black girl. She was the only one that was like really like cool and chill. The rest of them was definitely showing their asses. Like I mean, like yelling and screaming and slamming doors and shit. So I'm like, I mean, like, you need to stop fucking them bitches, cause they are definitely clearly losing their shit. So I'm like, and I know it's good dick, cause I get it. I know it's good dick. I'm like, okay, it's like, so I know what they're going through, but it ain't the point. The point is that you shouldn't have been fuck. Why would you fuck all of them anyway? You should have known that shit was gonna backfire on you. So I'm like, ain't backfire on me. She's like, David, you are such an asshole. I'm like, ain't backfire on me. She's like, yes, it did. It backfired on your ass. Big time. You might have got your ass out of that hot water. I don't know what the fuck you did to get your ass out of that hot water. But you know that shit backfired on you. So I'm like, it ain't backfire on me because we got everything. That's like, y'all got to film tomorrow. Y'all got to film tomorrow. And I can only imagine how tomorrow going to be. So I'm like, she like, and another thing, that fucking Millie Bobby Brown girl, that girl is like, what is she? What is she the fucking head of the damn operation? Like she up there walking off set and shit, talking about fuck this shit. I don't need this shit. Like, what is wrong with that girl? So she's like, I know you be dicking her little ass down. You need to stop fucking her little crazy ass, her little psychopath ass. So I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with Melly. She's like, Millie Bobby Brown is crazy as hell. I didn't see her walk off that set like 10 times. That was just one day, like yesterday, actually today. The girl like threatened to walk off fucking set like 10 times. And then she actually fucking did it. So I'm like, yeah, but she always say that shit. She's like, you need to stop fucking them girls. You need to stop doing that shit. You know what you need to do? You need to give your dick a damn break. Not from me. You don't have to give your dick a break for me. Not for me, but for them. So I'm like, sorry, cause I ain't seen you in almost a year, David. I need the dick. I'm like, okay, they been getting enough of that shit. And I'm definitely tired. You know what? Hold on, David. So I'm like, what are you about to do? She's like, I might get on your website. I just need to say something. So she's like, hey y'all, it's me, Tanira Simms. I'm David Simms' wife. I just want to get online. I just want to get on this website and tell y'all that I am back and I am done sharing my fucking husband with you little dumb bitches. And this shit goes for all of these celebrity bitches out here clearly losing their shit over my baby dick. I know it's good dick, but I'm gonna just let y'all know this right now. It's my damn dick, and I'm back now. So that means that y'all gonna have to fall the fuck back and watch me be in my baby life, cause I just had the babies. And he a family man now. So if he wants some pussy, he just gonna have to get in my shit. So I'm letting y'all know this right now. I'm back. And I am done sharing my fucking husband with you bitches. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Cause y'all bitches been acting real stupid. I've been seeing y'all bitches. All of y'all been acting dumb as shit. Especially you Millie Bobby Brown bitch. All you bitches, y'all been acting like, going crazy over the dick. I've been seeing them going crazy. I know my baby can fuck. There's no one that can fuck like my baby. But he got good looks. He attractive. He got money. All that shit. He a boss. I know that all attracts a girl to want that dick. But I'm just saying, he mine. It's my dick. So just leave him alone. It's over. I'm back. And so just fall the fuck back and watch me take over the shit now. I'm done sharing my husband. So I'm like, Tara, why the hell would you say that stuff? She's like, because I am done. I am done sharing my husband with these bitches. I'm done. And you should be done too, fucking those bitches. So I'm like, okay, it's like, you seen all that shit that happened on set. I don't want, David, you need to be working on set where things are run smoothly. Is that what turns you on? Is that what turns you on, them bitches slamming doors and threatening to kill each other? I'm like, all right, okay, I get what you're saying. It just happens to the best of us. She's like, David, what the hell are you talking about? It happens to the best of us. I'm your wife. Look at me. Look at me. You see these babies? That's our work. We made those babies together. Those are the prettiest babies I've ever seen. We made those babies. I'm your damn wife. I'm your real wife. That you had to leave for almost a fucking year because you had to protect me. You don't have to protect me anymore, David. I'm your baby. And fuck those other bitches. And yeah, I said that shit. And I would get online and I'll say that shit again. So I'm like, you do realize what you did, right? Once I get on set, you do realize that this is not gonna go well with a lot of. She's like, I don't care if it's gonna go well with them bitches. They can, David, I'm coming with you on set. They're gonna have to deal with me. They got a problem with what I said. They come to me. They got a problem with what I said. You come to me, and I'll deal with the shit accordingly. Cause, cause obviously I'm the one that said the shit. You ain't said, I said the shit. So if they got a problem with what I said, then yes, then approach me, bitch. Cause I don't got no problem knocking a bitch out. So I'm like, see, now you done started something. I done fixed that shit and you done started something. It's like, David, so what? So what? They gonna get mad. So what? They gonna get mad? Let them get mad. That's what I want. I want them to get mad. I want them to approach me. I'm like, God damn it, girl. Do you know what I had to do to fix all this shit? She's like, David, so what? I'm like, you know what you did. You gonna find out come tomorrow, cause they gonna be really pissed off. She's like, David, so what? I don't care. So I'm like, it's like, speaking of dick, I want some right now. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just supposed to say, David, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I got online and said that I'm tired of sharing my husband. And I am. I am tired of sharing my man. So I'm like, okay, so like, I let them have a little fun with you when I came back, but I'm done with this shit. I am done sharing you with these celebrity girls. I'm done. They had you for like almost a fucking year. They had you. And I was nowhere in the fucking picture. I was nowhere in the picture for a whole fucking year. David, I'm done sharing you. And that's just it. So I'm like, okay, so I did nothing wrong. I'm your real fucking wife. That's the truth. Why can't you just tell them bitches the truth? That I'm your real wife and they just bitches you fuck. So I'm like, she's like, what? You got feelings for them bitches? You got feelings for them? So I'm like, no, no, Tanira, I don't, baby. She's like, good. So we had sex or whatever like that. And Tanira, she was being humble for a little minute. letting the girls do what they do with me and stuff. But I guess she just got tired of that shit. So, she just snapped. She just snapped within. She just snapped. So after we had sex, I remember Millie, no, Zendaya had called my phone, right? And she wanted to talk to me. And I answered phone like, Zendaya, right now, I'm kind of like talking to my wife, Tanera. She was like, why would that bitch get online and say that? I'm your girl. I'm your girl. So Tanera like, who the fuck is this? She was like, it's Zendaya. She was like, I ain't call you. I called David phone. She's like, girl, why don't you go ahead some fucking where? I'm his real wife. Who the fuck he's sleeping with? Right now, tonight, it's me. So, girl, you better go ahead somewhere. You are just a bitch he's fucking. You're nothing more, nothing less. You really thought you was his main bitch? Girl, you better go ahead somewhere. You better go to Tom, that little Spider-Man motherfucker. You better go to him, because I'm not sharing my husband. I meant every fucking word I said. She's like, girl, I don't want to beat your ass because I don't know you, Tanera. So you better just go ahead. I'm talking to David. She was like, I don't care who you talking to. She was like, oh, you going to have that same energy when I see you? She was like, I sure will. So she was like, girl, you going to be on set? You going to be on set tomorrow? She's like, I sure will. What you going to do? So she's like, oh, okay, we'll see. So she hang up the phone. I'm like, oh, man, see what you done did. So like, David, I want to knock this bitch out. I want her to come to me. I will hit her right in her fucking face. I knock her teeth loose. So I'm like, all right, okay, Tanera. It's like, I'm from the streets, and you know I don't play that shit. Let her come in my face. I will knock that bitch out. I ain't from Hollywood. So I'm like, okay, all right, look, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna talk to Zendaya. So you are not going to that bitch. So it's like you better just have her think whatever she want to think, but you are not going to her tonight. You're with your wife, and I'm not letting you leave. So she's like, she wanted to hold you hostage in that bathroom. I'm holding you hostage in your own damn house because you're not going nowhere. You have a wife and you have a family which you need to attend to. So she like, you went to that damn premiere and you said you was gonna be gone for like 3 hours and you was gone for way over 3 damn hours. So you're not leaving no more. You will leave tomorrow when it's time for you to work. But other than that, your ass is staying right the fuck here in this room with your wife. So I'm like, all right, you know what? You're right. I ain't going nowhere. It's like, and it don't mean that you fuck the shit out of me and wait till I go to sleep and then sneak out. Cause I'm going to know you did. You do realize that I got to go to the bathroom and stuff. You do realize that. So when I get up and not see you not in the bed, I'm going to get your ass when you come home. You do realize that. So it don't mean that you fuck me and wait till I go to sleep and then you leave and then you sneak out. Cuz I'm going to realize that you're not in the bed. So I'm like, all right, okay. So like, yeah, I'm on your ass. So I'm going to stop the episode here. We all thugging and clutching. But yeah, I'm gonna start the episode here. And I feels like Tanera just felt her mark. She just felt like it was time for her to come out of her cage and be be all that she can be. But no, Tanera always ready to go, you know what I'm saying? But I'll at y'all later. This was like 2 hours. I was talking almost 2 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Deuces and thugs.